Hello everyone, this is Akshita, your educator. I welcome you all on the platform of Global Online. As we know, friends, Global Online platform has launched a complete series for upcoming UGC-NET examination. In this particular series, we are dealing with mathematical reasoning paper 1. So, in today's topic, we'll be discussing about the ratio and proportion. Before moving into the video, friends, I would like to tell you some of the features that has been given in this complete course for paper 1. So the UGC-NET examination 2023 for this complete course has been launched via global online platform for paper 1. Here you will be provided with the following features. Live lectures will be provided to you, video lectures on all the units, 60 plus mock tests, last 10 years PYQs, 2000 plus MCQs question bank, and fees is of 4500 rupees only. You have to go and download the global online app or contact us on this particular given WhatsApp number, which is 9766066858. Similarly, on the Play Store, Global Online app is available. You can install from there. Once you install it, open the application, you will move to such interface. In this particular interface, there is an icon called as Store. Click on the store icon, you will find next page called as My Courses. In this page, My Courses, there is one search tab. There you have to search the UGC-NET paper 1. Course and the fees will be displayed downwards. Now this is the particular course or the page where only you cannot find UGC-NET courses, but you can find different types of courses like MHSET course is available here. For paper 2 UGC-NET there are various courses. So simply you can go and install the application and explore all the courses over there. So the overview for the UGC-NET 2023 paper 1 consists of daily live lecture, recorded lecture, 60 plus mock test, full syllabus notes, last 10 years question papers, 2000 plus MCQ PDF, and the content is provided in the Hindi as well as in English language. Okay, also the units which are given in the syllabus are Unit 1 Teaching Aptitude, Unit 2 Research Aptitude, Unit 3 Reading Comprehension, Reading 4 Communication, Reading 5 Mathematical Reasoning, Reading 6 Logical Reasoning. All this content is for the paper 1, and all these content will be covered in these live courses, recorded lectures, and 60 plus mock tests will be provided to you. 2000 plus MCQs will be provided on all these 6 units, and the course will be provided in Hindi as well as in English. So if you have to follow the course in Hindi, in English, that is a bilingual language, you can follow Ankita Sood ma'am for this. If you want the course in Hindi language, then this course will be provided to you by Priyanka ma'am. And if you want the English course, that is exclusively English course, then this course will be provided to you by Tripti ma'am. So simply you can go through this all the features provided by the global online platform and explore these features in the course fees, which is very in the negligible amount. So in today's lecture, we'll be discussing about a topic named as ratio and proportion, and we'll discuss what are the important formulas we have to keep in mind, what kind of questions can be asked in the ratio and proportion, how to get known that which particular given ratio is bigger, which is smaller. So all this will be discussed in detail in today's lecture. Let's begin with the first question. Before that, I think I had given you one homework, that is 17 upon 18 and 10 upon 11. So I asked you that from this given ratio, which ratio is greater? Okay, which ratio is greater? Greater. For this, in the tips and tricks, I did share one thing with you, that when two ratios are given and they are said that they are in proportion, at that time, what we can do is A into D is equal to B into C. Okay, so here the thing is that they have not given such thing, just they have given the question over here. So what we can simply do is we can take the cross multiplication. And whether see both these are in proportion, or whether the first ratio is greater or the second ratio is greater. Okay, so for this what we have to do now, in the given question 17 upon 18 is given one ratio and the second ratio is 10 upon 11. For that, what we are going to do is 17 into 11, 18 into 10. Find the product. Product is 187 and the other product is 180. From the product we can clearly see that 187 is greater. So take this as the greater one. Okay, so this is the greater, 187 product is the greater. So 17 upon 80, 10 upon 11. From these both the ratios, 17 upon 18 will be the greater ratio. Okay, so this is how we calculate. Let us take one more example. Let us see one more example. This is how we have to calculate which ratio given over there is greater, which is like, yes. So let us take one more question for this. Okay. So the question is 4 by 5, 2 by 3, 1 by 2. They can ask this question in the multiple ratios also. Okay, so what we have to do at that time? Now same thing you have to apply. Take these two ratios, very first two ratios. Okay, what I will do, I'll take the cross multiplication. 4 3s are 5 2s are, 4 3s are is 12, 5 2s are is 10. Which one is greater? 12 is greater. So 4 by 5 upon 2 by 3, from this 4 by 5 will be the greater ratio. Okay, this is the first one. Now from these 3 we can clearly see that, okay, this one is greater than this one. So iska to patta kat gaya yahan pe. Okay, so the second ratio that you will take over here is 4 by 5 and 1 by 2. Take the comparison between the left two ratios. Okay, so 4 into 2 is the cross product, 5 into 1 is the cross product. Okay, 4 2s are 8, 5 1s are 5. From this we can clearly see that 8 is greater. It means 4 by 5, 1 by 2, 4 by 5 will be the greater ratio over here. Okay, this is how we calculate. Okay, now from 4 by 5, 2 by 3, 1 by 2, which ratio is greater? The ratio 4 by 5 is the greater one. Okay, now moving on to the next question. This was one category, one type of question that can be asked in the examination. So we must know each and everything regarding the ratio and proportion. Okay, so let's move to the next type. Suppose I have given you A is to B is to C. Okay, so in this particular ratio, the very first value in any given ratio, okay, in any given ratio, the first value is called as first proportional. Okay, the second value, second proportional. Third value, third proportional. If fourth, then fourth proportional. In this way. Okay, I just wanted to make you introduced to the term called as proportional. Okay, A is to B is to C. First proportional, this is the second proportional, and this is the third proportional. In this particular given ratio, A is to B is to C, I can write this as A upon B is equal to B upon C. Okay, this is the two things that you have to keep in mind for the second question that I am going to give you, the second type. Here, whenever the ratios are given, the first value is called the first proportional, the second value is called the second proportional, the third value is called the third proportional. Also, in this given particular ratio, A is to B is to C, A upon B is equal to B upon C. This is also the thing that how we can write the ratio. Okay, so I'll give you the question over here now. This was the introductory part about the proportional, about the first proportional, second proportional. In the question, they can ask us to find the second proportional. Other two are given. Okay, sometimes they can ask us to find the fourth proportional, and all three proportionals are given. Okay, the third proportional. For example, I'm giving you the question. The third proportional to 18 and 54 is. We know one thing, that there are three ratios in this particular given question, as because the third proportional to 18 and 54 is said. Third proportional is asked us to find out. First is given, second is given. Take A as 18, B as 54. Right? In this particular case, I can write this as A upon B is equal to B upon C, as I have mentioned you above. Alright? So, A into C is equal to B into B. This is the cross product. Am I right? This is the cross product. So, A is what? 18. C is what? We don't know, the third proportional that we have to calculate. The value of B is 54 into 54. So the value of C will be, take all these values on other side, 54 by 54 into 18. 18 3s are 54. 54 into 3 is equals to 162. So the third proportional will be equal to 162. This is how we calculate. So sometimes what happens in question, they give us, for example, I'll write over here, A is to B is to C is to D. Okay, they can ask us to find the value of first proportional and they give us the value of other three. Okay, they can ask us to find the value of the third proportional and they can give us other three values. Okay, they can ask us to find out the value of the second proportional and give us the value of other three. This is how they can ask us, that is the second proportional, first proportional. Okay, in this way. Okay, this is the one type they can ask us. They can also ask sometimes, find the value of mean proportional, find the value of the extreme proportional. At that time I'll give you how to solve that particular type of question. Take example over here, A, B, C and D. All these are in proportion, and here the value of A is given, for example 9, value of B is given to find as 13, the value of C given here is the value of C given is 153, and they're asking us to find the value of D. In this particular case, what we have to do is, okay, to get known that they can ask us in question to find the value of fourth proportional, or they can also ask this particular same question in the manner they can ask us to find the value of extreme proportional. Okay, so we know that mean proportional and extreme proportional are the two terms. Extreme proportion, it means what? The values which are at the extreme level, that is A, D. Mean proportional, what does it mean? The value which are at in the middle, B, C. These are the mean proportional. These are the extreme proportional. Okay, what I have given you here, I have given you one extreme value, two mean values, and I am asking you to find the other extreme proportional value, that is the fourth proportional over here. Okay, this is the type they can ask us. This fourth proportional can be mentioned in the question, or the extreme proportional. We must be ready for both the words over here. Okay, so we know that. Now I'll rub this out. What I have given here, I have given here three values. I'm asking you to find out the fourth one. For this, what you're going to do is, A is to B is to C is to D. I can write in this manner. A is to B is equal to C is to D. A upon B is equal to C upon D. Okay, so cross product A into D is equal to B into C. What is the value of A? 3. What is the value of D? We don't know. What is the value of B? 13. What is the value of C? 153. Value of A will be 9 into X. Value of B is 13 into 153. Value of X, that is for example D we are considering. Let us consider this D only, not X. Fine. D. Okay. 13 into 153 upon 9. Okay. 17 9s are 153. Calculate the 13 into 17. This is equals to 221 is the value of D, or the value of fourth proportional, the value of extreme proportional. Okay. Now, this was all about the question. Nextly, if we have to find the mean proportional between two values. For example, I am giving here 7 and 63. This is one type of question. Okay. Here, what is given? We have to find the mean proportion between the values 7 and 63. It means that there are three values. Two values are given, that is extreme values 7 and 63, and they're asking us to find the mean proportional between 7 and 63. 7 and 63 mean proportional, that is B. So here what happens is, take A is to B, B is to C. I can write this like this, right? I can write this particular ratio as A upon B is equal to B upon C, as I have mentioned in the previous slides, right? So what you can do over here is, now A into C is equal to B into B. Value of A is given, value of C is given, value of B is something that we have to find out. Let it be B square. I can write this 63 as 7 into 9 is equal to B square. We know that 7 sevens are 49 is square of 7, right? And 9 is square of 3. So I can write this as 7 into 3 is equal to B. Taking square roots on both the sides. I'm taking square root on both sides. What I have done? I have taken this 7 in common, that is 7 sevens are 49 is square of 7 and 9 is square of 3. So square root I have taken over there, and so value of B will be 7 into 3, that is equals to 21. Got it? That the value of mean proportional. They can ask us here also the second proportional, find the value of second proportional. They can also give in wording that find the value of, find mean proportional, okay, between these particular two given values. Okay, this is how we calculate. So these were some of the types. Now let us discuss few more. Here I'll give you, give me a minute please. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you that, okay, one more thing I'd like to discuss is, for example, I have given you 1 meter and the other value I have given you is 50 centimeter. These are the two values. Okay, so in this particular given two values, what we can see is, one is 1 meter and another one is 50 centimeter. I'm asking you to compare these two values, take their ratio. For example, this is the A and this is the value number B. Take the ratio of A upon B and also B upon A. Okay, and tell me these both answers. Very first thing, what is the value of A given over here? 1 meter. What is the value of B given over here is 50 centimeter. So what we'll do? A ratio of A upon B will be 1 meter upon 50 centimeter? No. Why? Because whenever we are comparing any two values, we are comparing any two values given, we must be able to know that whenever we are comparing any values, then their units, standard of the measurement should be same. This is one condition whenever we are comparing the values given, that the values should have same unit or they have same standard of measurement. Okay, so we can clearly see that one value that I have given you over here is 1 meter and the another one is the 50 centimeter. What I will do is, I can convert this 1 meter into 50 centimeter or the 50 centimeter into the meters, right? So instead what I will do, as I know 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter and the other value of B is 50 centimeter. Okay, now the both values are in the same unit. Now I can compare them. Take the ratio of A upon B. What is the value of A? 100 centimeter. What is the value of B? 50 centimeter. It will be 2:1. Value of the ratio B by A will be, what is the value of B? 50. What is the value of A? 100 centimeter. It will be 1/2. This is how we calculate. Okay, now this was one thing I had to tell you. And the second thing which I wanted to tell you was, whenever we are comparing two ratios with each other, it means we are comparing one ratio with another, we say that proportion is seen. Okay, we are comparing one ratio with the another. For example, I'm taking two ratios, A is to B, C is to D. Okay, these are the two ratios. This is first and this is the second ratio. I'm comparing these ratios. For example, the value of A is to B is 2 is to 4. Value of C is to D is I'm taking as 8 is to 16. And comparing them, what I can clearly see is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. That is, the value of these two ratios are coming equal. Whenever we are comparing the two ratios, once again listen it properly, whenever we are comparing two ratios and both ratios values are coming equal, at that time we say that the two ratios are in proportion. To the students who did not understood the term proportion, this is the thing that I wanted to explain you. Two ratios are given, their values are given, and if their values are coming equal, as I have mentioned downwards, it means that both the given ratios are said to be in proportion. Compare them, calculate the values. If the values are coming same, that is 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3, whatever as per the question, it means they are in proportion. Okay, so today I would like to teach you one important question. Simple question actually, not much hard. 3 is to 4. It is a very simple question. Okay, but sometimes we get confused. So for that I'll teach you one trick over here. They can give us two values actually. Okay, the two ratios, that is A is to B or B is to C, any ratio. And they can ask us to find the value of A is to B is to C. So at that time, what we have to follow, what trick we have to follow, look here. Write the ratio as it is. A is to B is to C. First step. Second step, whatever the values of the ratio is given, put the values exactly downwards wherever required. That is, A is to B is given, 3 is to 4. Value of B is to C is given, 6 is to 7. Okay, are you trying to understand what I have done over here? I have put the values of the ratio which are given into the question exactly downwards. Okay, A is to B was given, I have put exactly downwards for A is to B. B is to C was given, I have put exactly downwards for B is to C. Okay, so this is what I have done in the second step. Now the third step, you can clearly see there are some of the vacant spaces for C over here and vacant space for A over here. So what we are going to do is insert the values for the empty spaces next values which we can see. It means that vacant space is over here, vacant space यहाँ पे, ठीक है, दो जगह पे vacant space. तो इसके बाजू का जो वैल्यू है that we have to put over here, put 4. Right? Similarly, do not compare this first row with the second. Let it be as it is. Okay. So in the second, what we can see is here is the vacant space. Put the values which is nextly to it, 6. Okay, we have to do the same thing wherever required. That take the values which are next to it, next to the empty spaces. Take the values which are next to the empty spaces. I'll write over here. Take the values which are next to the empty space. Okay, so simply the third thing that you have to do now this was the second step or the second rule. Now third thing what we have to do is simply take the multiplication of the first value with the second, ऊपर का value with the नीचे का value. Okay, 7 4s are 28, 4 6s are 24, 6 3s are 18. This is the ratio that we had to calculate. Now whatever the ratio is given, check it as that we can cancel the ratio. Okay, or we can take it in the reduced form. Here we can take 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. It means 9 is to 12 is to 14. इसको और एक बार reduce कर सकते हैं क्या? Check that. No, we cannot reduce it with the same number. It means this is the final ratio. So the value of A is to B is to C will be 9 is to 12 is to 14. What we had done, they had given us the two ratios. We have to calculate A is to B is to C. Take the values of the ratio exactly downwards, okay, of the A is to B is to C. Okay, then what we can find over there was the empty spaces. As I have told you, take the values which are next to the empty spaces. Okay, I have taken the 4 for C, and for A I have taken 6 which was next to it. Nextly, I have carried out the multiplication of the above value with the below value. 7 4s are 28, 4 6 are 24, 3 6 are 18. Nextly, I tried to reduce it with the same number. 2 9s are 18, 12 2s are 24, 14 2s are 28. It means 9 is to 12 is to 14 is the value that we have got. It cannot be reduced further. So the answer will be 9 is to 12 is to 14 is the final ratio that we need over here. Okay. So I'll give you some of the question as a homework now. Try to solve this. Question is A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. One value. Value of B is to C I have given is 4 is to 5 example, and I'm asking you to find the value of A is to B is to C. Another ratio, for example, another question, take it. A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, B is to C is equal to 3 is to 4, C is to D is equal to 4 is to 5, and I'm asking you to find the value of A is to B is to C is to D. This is the second question. This was the first. This is the second. Do not get panic. This was the same type. This is also the same type. Only what we can find is we have to find the 4 values over A, B, C, D. Okay. Same steps you have to follow. Okay, same steps. Nothing change over there. Okay. One more question I would like to add over here. Question number 3. For example, value of A I am giving you is equal to 4 by 5b. Value of B is equal to 3 by 7c. We have to find the value of A is to B is to C. Okay, simply you can find it out. Okay, just to simplify these two terms by A by B is equal to A by B and B by C. Okay, find the values of A by B first, then B by C, then put or insert the values in this particular ratio. A is to B is to C's value you have to find it out. Okay, this was the third question. And one more question. A is equal to 2 by 5b. Okay, and B is equal to 3 by 7c. You have to find the value of A is to B is to C. These are the 4 questions that I will give you as a homework. Here also similarly in the 4th question and the 3rd question, what you have to do is find the value of A upon B and B upon C. Then you can insert the values and follow the steps that I have given you in the trick. The same question. Okay. So these are the 4 questions. One more question I would like to take in the other class. I'll take in the other class. Okay. These are some quite difficult. Not difficult actually. But yeah, we'll take it in the next class. Okay. So this was the end of today's lecture. And in today's lecture, I have given you these 4 questions as homework. Try to solve them. Also, I forgot to mention, for the paper 2, the Global Online is providing you the complete study material. The paper 2 subjects are like management, economics, computer science, commerce, history, sociology, psychology, library science, philosophy, Marathi, law, English literature, physical education, geography, political science, social work, education, Hindi, public administration, and electronic science. If you have the subject of paper 2, any one of this, then you can simply get this study material. In this study material, you will be provided with the full syllabus notes and most expected MCQs, and the course fees is just of 1500 rupees, which has been reduced from 1700 rupees right now. So this is a great opportunity, a golden opportunity. Do grab it. Contact us on this particular given WhatsApp number, which is 9860464765 or 9766066858. So this is how you can get enrolled to this particular complete study material which is provided with full syllabus notes and most expected MCQs. So this was end of today's lecture. Thank you for watching it. Have a great day everyone, and if you like the video, please hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel. If you have any kind of doubt regarding the subscription, regarding the enrollment of the course, if you like the video, so all these things you can mention in the comment section, please. So okay, so this was the end. Thank you for watching it. Have a great day everyone. Bye.